actually, 2:15 in the afternoon. I am finished with the portion at Hampton, or I'm going to Hampton, finished a portion at Newport News of the flights that I'm supposed to do. All right, part 2, second city, second location. So I'm on my way there now. GPS says it'll put me there in about 20 minutes. So I'll be getting airborne in 20 minutes. And I just wanted to say hello to you guys, let you know how the morning went. It was cold this morning. It's warmed up to 42 degrees now. And not too bad. Pretty happy with how things went this morning. I believe that I got everything that I needed to.
In 1/4 mile, turn right onto Victory Boulevard.
And if I didn't, then I'll just have to come back out here another time to make it happen. But the shots at the airport, air commerce, east and west were completed, and I am on my way to Hampton to get the shots that I
turn
need down
right
there.
now.
Now, in addition to getting the airspace authorizations and coordination with air traffic control, I also contacted the local police department to let them know, more as a courtesy and my own personal protection at the same time as well, that I will be flying the drone. And protection from a standpoint of, hey, someone calls into the police department and says, hey, there's a guy flying their drone at the airport, you know. Well, they know that's me. The police, oh yeah, we already know that guy, you know, particularly when I'm flying for work.
In 1/4 mile, make a slight right turn onto I-64 East towards Hampton and then keep left onto I-64 East.
Yeah, particularly when I'm on the ground and accessible to other people, like the public. I'll call the police department to let them know that I am flying the drone. Why? Again, personal safety, public safety, and as a courtesy to the police department to let them know that, hey, this guy is flying the drone. So he could also, the police, the dispatch can also notify that person that has called on me for doing what they think is illegal, which if I did not have airspace authorization, it would be illegal for me to fly my drone that close to the airport. But because I did, I coordinated with air traffic control, and not just air traffic control, but the tower. So I guess the proper terminology is air traffic control tower, not just air traffic control, right? But yeah, I was talking to the guy every time I went up, every time I came down, and changed positions at Newport News. And awesome, awesome experience. It's a first for them to have somebody fly the drone that close to the airport. And of course, they did give me restrictions on where to fly and how high I could fly, which was great. Just from a standpoint of being able to do it. And I mean, I hope that I got the shots that I needed. I'm sure that the client will say, hey, good job. We also want to get additional shots of this and hire me on for another job in the future. So to be determined, we'll see how that pans out, I'm confident that they'll be happy with the shots that I took, considering all the restrictions that I had that were put on me. And it's funny because this is all B-roll stuff anyway. They may say I might have shot for 3 batteries worth, or is that an hour and a half of footage, but they're only going to use 3, maybe 10 3-second clips, because it's all establishing shots. That's what drone footage is. It's a big picture, zooming in, and it's marketing for the areas that they want to market. So it's good nonetheless, and excited to go to the second location and be done with this job finally. It's been a long time coming. It took forever for the approvals to get through, and what's cool is that now I have a point of contact at the FAA, specifically at the airport there. So he said, hey, after I got off the phone with him just now, hey, if I need to do this again, I can actually contact him direct to let him know that my airspace authorization request is in the hopper, and he can look for it. So that's awesome, and that goes along. That's huge. If I need to fly in that airspace again. And now this was the first time for me to fly in the airspace of Newport News Airport, and I look forward to doing it again. Very nice, airport as well. And who knows what especially if this becomes a booming area. We've got Norfolk International Airport and Newport News International Airport. International, right? Hell, why would they put international at the end of it? Are they anticipating future international flights to come and go from Newport News and Norfolk? Who knows? And I know one thing that's holding them back, or one thing that they knew needed to do as far as the airports go, and this is just Jason Laverius' take and impression. They don't have a customs department, you know? So why would they have international flights arriving here? We don't have customs. Sure, we've got TSA, but there's no customs. And so that's why they have all the flights go through, you know, those larger airports. So, no customs department in this area, and so that's why they don't. We're not a real international airport. Sure, we go from here to JFK, for example, or Newark, which are real international airports. You know, but nothing deports directly out that I'm aware of, anyway. Maybe are there any that goes like to the Caribbean? Maybe Canada. Maybe that's why we're international. I think we still have to make a stop over elsewhere, like in Raleigh or JFK. I've not flown in a long time. I've not been on an airplane in a while. Been flying my drones, you know. But yeah, I am headed over to the next location to capture footage and shots from there. Ideally, I stay in one location and I don't move. But I called air traffic control already, let them know that I am going to be flying my drone in about 20 minutes from now. So we'll actually, from right now, it's about another 13 minutes from now. We've been on the road for 7 minutes, and according to my airspace authorization, I needed to call them at a minimum of 30 minutes prior to. And he also did look at NOTAMs. NOTAMs didn't reflect anything of significant information for me to be mindful of. And in speaking with air traffic control, oh wow, there's tents in the woods up there. So if those are tents in the woods of the homeless, are they really homeless? Or are they just camping? Long-term camping? Is that insensitive? I'm allowed to joke, right? Comedians do it all the time. Especially when they get racy, you know? And I'm simply entertaining myself at this point anyway. And hopefully you. You know, my one person that's on there who's just gave me my first thumbs up of this live stream, of this drive stream. So thank you very much, whoever you are. I appreciate that greatly. And so, say hello in the chat if you don't mind. I would love to see who is hanging out with me this afternoon as I drive to the next location to capture more footage for my customer, my client. Shot a little bit this morning in 4K 60 frames per second and 4K 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second were a result of me switching into a different mode on the camera. And so as a result of that, it makes for 30 frame per second footage. The zooming in and zooming out, that is, to be specific. Alright, let's see, my exit is 4.5 miles away, Settlers. Okay, cool. So, alright, entering Hampton. Looking at the bridge here that says Hampton, it is. Giant Hampton on the road there. But, no, thank you very much for hanging out with me this afternoon. As I head over, I might actually make a stop to get some food first, because I am getting a little hungry. I thought that, and I had planned to eat on the road anyway. It wasn't like I was planning to not eat. I brought some snacks with me, but snacks can only go so far. Now, I thought I brought Cliff Bars, which is probably what I should have done. You know. Then, different story, but I'll get fast food. Maybe there's a chicken fillet someplace. But we'll see. I don't like eating on camera. So, number one, apologies for eating on camera. Number one, oh, this is not my exit. trying to ensure that I keep this stuff out of my teeth. You know, so. Come on, dude. You're actually gonna roll up on me? You just can see that this lane merges. You know, idiot. Yeah, we still got a little bit of ways to go. And yeah, once I capture this footage, got 2 batteries on the charger right now, charging up. 1 full battery. Got a full battery. Will last me a good 30 minutes, we'll just say. It's colder out, you know, so it's actually warm right now. It's 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And so unlucky. What if I had made that exit there instead of hanging out here? So, traffic again. Of course there's going to be traffic. Nothing's supposed to go smoothly. Ever. And that's okay. It is what it is. Maybe what I should have done is put the coordinates into the GPS of the phone itself. Some dude tried to roll out, but I got in front of him first. You can see that the lane is gonna merge. You're gonna get cut off, fool. But this tunnel has lots of traffic, which is why there's a huge project to get this done. In fact, one of my friends is doing the drone footage for the construction of this airport. I wonder police coming for you. Wonder if I could take this exit here and then that way I can keep on moving to my next location, because I don't want to just stand here, you know. Deal with this traffic. I mean, if I were going that way, then yeah, I'd stay in my place. But according to the map, I can make an exit here. It's probably an accident. That's why that police officer is responding. So this is probably a good call. This detour, so I'll make a right here and then a left. Sweet. Downtown and waterfront. And yes, what I'll probably end up doing also is, depending on where I'm flying from, call over to the Hampton University, or Hampton, what do you call it? Not Hampton University, Hampton Police Department. Let them know as a courtesy, once again, that I will be flying. Why? Because the one time I don't call the police department to let them know that I'm flying, you know, and not coordinate with them, someone's gonna call and say, hey, there's this dude wearing a cowboy hat flying a drone over here. And so I called to get ahead of that, you know. In fact, what is the phone number for Hampton Police Department? If you're watching the live stream, help me out. Google it up for me real quick and take a look and see what the phone number is for the Hampton Police Department. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate that. The help would be much appreciated. So this detour takes me let's see, what does it say? Ooh, my battery's only half. Let's plug it in. Plug the phone in. Yeah, all right. So green light. Moving out. Where'd my map go? Oh, because I plugged in the phone. That's what had happened. I'm gonna plug it into my charger here instead. All right, cool. There it goes. All right. So So nav, got rid of my, what do you call it? Previous destinations, where I wanted to go. Alright, plugged it all back in, start. So it has me arriving at 2:45 now. Better than 3:30 and only having X number of minutes and hours to actually fly because the daylight. Sunset's around 5 o'clock now. It's getting later. It's getting later in the day, which is good. You know, always a consideration for, you know, cinematographers, for landscape cinematographers with a flying camera. And why did it switch to this weird vertical mode? That's odd. Close. Cancel. I have to turn left onto Settlers Landing Road, which I think is up ahead. Weird. This. I hope that you could see all of me still. Yep, that's Settlers Landing. Let's see if I can fix this here. There. Save highlight. Yep, don't know what happened to the orientation. But something weird is happening. It's okay. I'm gonna end this live stream in just a moment here shortly anyway, because I'm almost where I need to be. The VA Medical Center is nearby here as well, which I've not been to in a while because I do have a local clinic, what is a community-based outreach center, CBOC, in Virginia Beach. And so I hope that I'm not sideways on your computer when you're watching this. But what had happened was I plugged the phone into, when I went to charge it, I plugged it in, it messed up the orientation. So my orientation lock, rotate device back. Cancel. I don't want to stop streaming just yet. I want to figure this out. So what if I change cameras here like this? Nope. It's like it's shooting in vertical mode. And we don't necessarily want it to be in vertical mode. You know, cool cat, you bugger, you're all slant, old fruit nut. Am I slanted right now? Does it like on my phone it shows vertical orientation, so this is all you see. That's better. Okay, cool. Does it show widescreen or is it just like cut out like it's a vertical? And the funny thing is the chat is sideways, so I have to do like this to read. Okay, now it's slanted again. Weird. Yeah, so, and if I do this, is that better? And does it look normal? Okay, and it won't let me, if I, it won't let me, you're slanted. All right, so now I'm slanted, correct? Nathan, man, thanks for joining, bro. All right, let me try to fix that. And turned it, is that better? So I am headed to the next destination to fly the drone at for this job. And wow, this is some pretty cool spots out here. I'm actually going to be going over there to go and fly. But yeah, just gotten on. I should be getting off here in about 5 minutes because I got to call the police department to let them know that I am flying the drone here shortly. I took a detour because traffic was backed up, and I can still see that the traffic is backed up all the way over there. Otherwise, it would have put me on station sooner. But that was really cool working with the air traffic control of Newport News Airport because they allowed me to do it, you know, fly so close to the airport, which was great, you know. So maximum altitude of 300 feet. They gave me 400 feet, but that's if I were standing next to the air traffic controller, which is what the original plan was. But because I had to leave, so they originally had me flying from the air control tower, which was, you know, which would have been freaking cool, you know. So I was on the catwalk, but because the drone was in the restricted zone, the drone would not even let me take off. It's crazy, you know. It's crazy. So, all right, let me read the chat here. I can't read the chat. I don't know what happened to the dang phone. Everything got all cockeyed. What if I were to just close it for a second? All right, cool. There's a delay, so beware. I am saying it's okay, and then you're moving back to start it again. Okay. Funny, right? Perfect. All right, cool. I had to like get out of the phone and then get back in again. So super oddball. All right. Now the key is to find a location to float and fly the drone. Andrew, thanks for hanging out. All right, let's see. Where do I go? I think I should turn left here. You know what? I actually did a tree climbing job here once. Yeah, we were doing. Oh, okay, cool. One moment. Hey, 14 Bristol Avenue. I am actually going to be flying a drone to capture shots of the creek over here. I've got my airspace authorization. Go Langley Airfield is aware.
For the ducks, the geese, I mean.
No, for Newport News, the Hampton Road Development Director of Development.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you around to the main gate so they can get your ID.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna take this circle around here, get to this light, make a short right on the other side of this building, and take you right to the main gate.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take your time and drive safe.
Alrighty. Interesting. All right. Well, I don't know if I want to take the time to go and do that, to be honest with you. Why? Because time, you know. Take a right and go to the main gate, he said. Time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'd rather just go over here and fly, you know what I mean? Red light. Woohoo, we're going to flying with our favorite cowboy pilot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I'm on YouTube right now. I would have to switch over to in fact, I might actually do that. Switch over. I should have started in Prism Live. I didn't even think to do that. So that I could just go from this into go right from DriveStream to DroneStream. But I didn't. But I gotta go find this main gate anyway. I think this is it here. And ask him for a visitor's pass, is what the lady had said. So let's just see how long this process is gonna take. Police checkpoint. Alright, alright, alright. Hey, how you doing? Alright. I was sent over to you guys to see about getting a visitor's pass. I'm gonna be shooting drone video over by the creek.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Alright, cool. Alright, well that's pretty easy. Watch. It may not be. To be determined. We shall see. Alex in Oslo. Good afternoon. Thank you very much, sir, for joining. It's no longer cold. It's 45 degrees out here right now.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, bring it back.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Should I bring this back to you when I'm done or just toss it?
Nah, that's yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Just leave it up there.
Man.
All right, guys. Have a great day, Fennel.
Yeah, too.
All right. Cool. So, give me my visitor's pass. And then I'll go this way. And then looks like I've got some construction ahead of me, so I'm gonna have to go back out again anyway. You know, how many checkpoints? Yeah, right? Well, first checkpoint was, it's funny because why couldn't that lady have just given me the pass? I don't understand or know why, but I had to come over here, and it wasn't like they checked my ID or anything. I just told them, hey, I need a visitor's pass, and I'm gonna shoot a drone video, and go figure. It's always construction season, yeah, right? But Hampton University is where I am at right now. I'm gonna go to the creek to shoot video, the lady thought I was gonna shoot video of ducks, and I'm like, no, it's for this. And like maybe I confused her. I should have just told her I'm shooting video for ducks, because she already knew what I was here for, right? and then I shoot video of the ducks. What was that? I think I got a cone. Made all kinds of noise. All right, so, but yeah, Hampton University. I actually did a tree climbing job out here a couple years ago. It was a volunteer work. The, what is it called? The Saluting Branches was the name of the group that I volunteered for. Yeah, Saluting Branches, it's a veterans-based, I guess, organization where ducks chicken of the river. Indeed, they are. But, all right. Come on, dude. Just get out of the way real quick. This giant dump truck trying to get through. All right, here, take a look at what I'm looking at right now. Let's see, now it's just a matter of finding parking. I could sit right next to this dude on the bench and fly the drone, but I'm gonna go closer. I just need parking now. Doesn't look like there's anything up there, and that's do not enter. But this is exactly what I need, where I need to be. And look at that, decal required. Part that let's see, I could park there. Yep, that's the best spot for me to park at, where I just was. It'll be right next to the vehicle anyway, unless there's a better spot over here, which there is not. So I'm not gonna park that boat ramp. Marine Science Center. You know what? I'm gonna be over there, I believe. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna park over there. Cool. All right, check it out, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. I'll restart it using Prism Live so that you can fly with me. Oh, did someone take it? Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I'll end the live stream. I'll restart it again using Prism Live. That way you guys can actually fly with me. Cool? Sounds good? All right, guys, I will be back online in just a few moments. So come back. Please come back to watch the drone stream. I'll be shooting video basically of this creek that's directly in front of us here at Hampton. But yeah, this is what you'll be seeing today. Cool. All right. Let's see. On that note, thank you so much, YouTube, for hanging out. If I can't, the key is signal, right? Hopefully the signal works well, but we'll see. To be determined at this point, because you never know how things change. All right, cool. Talk to you later, YouTube. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Close and okay.